Hey. Hey, y'all. I don't know who's in here. Hey, Cornelius. Morning. I'm late, but I'm here. Actually, I was late to the gym, and then I'm late going live too. You know, because, sometimes I'll do a few exercises before I get on here. So, let me just say this. It's been 2 weeks without pre-workout. My sleep pattern's been a little bit weird though, anyways, I'm not gonna lie. So I don't know if that has anything to do with it. Like, I'll go to sleep at sometimes I'll go to sleep at 7:30 or 8, and then I'll wake up at like 12, maybe for some water or go to the bathroom or something, and then I'll just be up for like an hour or two. I mean, I could go back to sleep, but I just be distracted. So that's been like kind of messing me up. But I've done 2 weeks without pre-workout. I think I'm gonna go try a non-stim just to kind of give me, because I'm kind of like, when I first got here, I got 2 exercises out of the way and I hit those hard, you know what I mean? I did some squats and I did my hip thrust, but now I'm just kind of like running out of gas. Anyways, I'm just letting you know my little inner whatevers. And honestly, let me check. I'm looking out the little mirror, this little I guess you can call this a window mirror. There's this girl out there and she's just like hogging this machine that I wanted to use. But you gotta go in a certain order. I'm already gassing out right now, so I'm like, I wanted to do the hip press machine before this one. So I'm a little bit thrown off a little bit. So anyways, that's the update. So we'll just get this one. We'll try to go ahead and get this out the way. But if she gets off that one ever, then I'll go grab it. And you know what? I feel like I saw her like look at me. Like, I think she knows I'm waiting. That's the thing. Hold on. She's doing this really weird thing. Look, I'm not judging people because that's when you gotta stop. You gotta stop yourself from judging. She's got like, I kid you not, and it's okay. She's probably like new, or maybe she's really not doing much weight at all. She's doing like maybe, she might have like a 25 on each side or less, maybe 10. It's okay because the machines weigh what they weigh. She's doing like sets of like 30, so it's just like taking forever. I'm just like, what are you doing? So, okay, it's okay, Like I said, I gotta put myself in other people's shoes because sometimes I be taking too long too. Okay. Whew. Okay, so that's the update on my end. What else we got? You know what I was thinking? Oh, there she goes. You know what I was thinking? I was like, how like in like Mario Kart and stuff, who retracted something? I'm gonna read. Okay, I was about to read it. Hold on, can I see it? No. So like in Mario Kart and like some of those games where you can like knock people off the track. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I had like intrusive thought, like, let me knock her off the piece of equipment so I can use it. I know, it's crazy. Nah, because I wanted to use it. Like, that's how I be feeling. Like, the reason I be feeling like that is because, like, like, if you take a break too long, you kind of, like, lose it. Okay, let me go grab it, though, before somebody else gets it. Hold on, y'all. Let me go grab it. What's up with y'all? Hey, Rashida, how are you? What's up? Okay, did Carl leave? My bad, Carl. Look, I gotta get my housekeeping stuff out the way. All right. Oh, happy weekend. Okay, that's a good one. Hey. So the weekend starts now, huh? All right, this is what we got. This one. No, you guys know I be taking a while too. But see, I mean, tell me, don't, hey, I don't know. I feel like if somebody's taking a long time and you see they're doing some serious weight, I don't know, it's just different. If you're taking a long time and you're not doing barely any weight, I'm like, girl, that's how I feel. I don't know what to tell you. I'm like, girl, no, it's cool. I feel like even if people wanted to rush me, people could genuinely be like, oh no, like she's actually getting it in right now. So that's all I gotta say about that. Anyways, I don't know how long I'm gonna be on here, y'all. I'm gonna come back better than ever next week though, because I'm gonna go to GNC. I'm gonna get I've already been eyeing this little pre-workout. I gotta get some pump stuff. So I've been on some pump. I was doing my hip thrust. Can you tell? Look at that. Hey. That pump, okay, I've been taking this pump stuff, the mix, and the blood flow earlier in the workout, but later is like that down stretch. All right, what we got? Let's just go ahead and put what? Okay, see, you just got here. You don't know how long I had to wait for this machine, so be quiet. Don't get me started, because I'm not even bothering anybody, you guys. Don't even start. Talking to myself. I'm talking to y'all, actually, which you don't know. All right. Y'all be in bad moods. Hey, how you doing? Y'all be in really bad moods. All right, here we go. I don't know. The way I'm feeling, I don't know if I want to hit the 4 plates, but I've been eyeing it. You know what I mean? Like, actually, I hit the 4. What did I do? I hit 4 plates for like maybe 7, and like I think the 8th or 9th, it was something like that. And then I like got stuck. You guys saw me. All right, let's get started. Yeah, don't start. Yeah, no, I'm just saying. Look, no, see, Rashida, we don't gotta worry about them. Like, I'm not gonna call them haters, but it's just like, bro, nobody's bothering anybody. It's one thing when you just like, you're not even doing anything wrong, and people just be coming for you. You just be like, what? All right, let's go. Yeah, but I could have gone to another machine. Actually, I couldn't have. Technically, in theory, I could, but I didn't want to because this machine is actually so good. And you guys know that generally I'm trying to stay with the same machines a lot of time if I can help it. Because if I'm going up in those small increments, like 5 pounds, 10 pounds at a time, I want everything to be consistent. You can't change too many variables. Oh. But thing about it is, I don't know if I showed you guys. Look, I don't even know if you guys really know your way around here yet. But you see these 2 Smith machines right here? This kind of gold one and this like gray one. They're not new as in manufactured new. They're new here. They're like used. But, well, look, they're used because they got rust on them and stuff. So those are different Smith machines. They got a different bar. It's lighter and things like that. So you get what I mean? So it's like, okay, I can't go back to that to do the hip thrust. I'm actually interested to see what it's going to be like on Monday because it's going to be a whole nother ball game. Right now, I'm at 6. I'm on this, 6 plates. I'm doing 6 plates on the hip. I was before they removed that Smith machine, which means that bar was 30 pounds. This new bar is 15 pounds. You get what I mean? So now I gotta adjust for that. All right. We're good. Okay, what we got? Who's getting deleted? They should be. I mean, which mod's in here? Silently just removing folks, knocking folks out. That's fine. But I thought it was funny. It's like the mod's job is to just remove bad comments before I see them. You know. So that's, you know, if you think about it, it's like, oh, that's so caring. You're not trying to like ruin my mood or anything, you know. I don't know. Yesterday, y'all must have been asleep again, because every other comment was like crazy. But we're good. All right. We're not trying to wear it out. My kind of rule of thumb with the warm-up, sometimes certain exercises, if it starts to burn, you're just warming up too long. Like, you're not trying to fatigue. I don't really believe you're trying to fatigue the muscle. You're just trying to get that little, let me just feel how that's going to hit. Let me just feel what's going on here. You do just enough to feel what's happening, and just enough to feel like, okay, I'm exposing you, you know, wake up. That's how I look at it. All right, y'all. What's going on with y'all? She expects a lot of work and dedication from her mom. No. Yeah, that's why I pay him. Yeah, right. Be quiet. What do you mean? People be volunteering because they know people be going crazy in here. They be like, man, let me help you out. Hey. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, the machines are good. I know I was like complaining the other day. Like, I was outside just now, and I had to do a double take because there were two machines that were literally, they were like touching. They were so close together. Like, meaning like, for example, you have like something like this machine, and then they had another machine literally touching the back of it, doing its thing. That's how they're trying to squeeze stuff in here. Hey, Kayvon. Okay, how you doing in your little new mod position? I'm just kidding. No, it's cool. Hey, do what you do. Okay. Here we go. What do we got on there? See, I'm not even paying attention, messing around with y'all. I got 3 on that side and 2 on that side, so let me get another one. You know what's crazy? Yesterday I was getting bit by mosquitoes. You guys were on here. You saw it live. I knew mosquitoes could bite you through your clothes. I just felt like you had to have on like thin material. And I don't really think, like, if you guys see kind of like the shorts that I wear, this material is like, I wouldn't say it's thin, but it's not thick either. That means the mosquito has to like have like a long little whatever. Nah, because they bit me like right here. I was like, how? Crazy. All right, y'all. So we got 3 plates on there. Like I said, just filling it out. Now it's probably about to start feeling like, okay, let's get it. We'll do 3. Then we'll do 3 and 25, and then we'll just kind of go for, I think we'll just go for 4. Yeah. I'm feeling a little bit more alive now. I'm not gonna lie, I'm telling you, before I came on here, you guys saw me when I first got on here. I was just like, about to fall asleep or something. Because I was waiting on that girl. All right. You know what? I discovered this guy on YouTube. I think his name is Brian Johnson. I didn't know of him, but apparently everybody else knows about him. He's got like millions of followers. He's trying to do some anti-aging stuff. So he takes like over 100 vitamins a day and supplements, and he's trying to reverse aging. Go look him up. Type in Brian Johnson. It's actually really interesting what he's doing. Check it out. Whoo. Choo. All right. All right, it's getting there. What we got? Why y'all be so mad? Like, I don't understand. Like, can I go off for a second? We got to do one period of the live where I just go off on y'all. Like, look, it's not triggering me, but I'm address it. Y'all be like, lift the weight. What do you think somebody just said lift the weight because I was talking. And I'm like, you're not even here. You're not even lifting weights. You know? Like, how you gonna tell somebody else to lift the weight? That's the issue. I don't know. It's kind of weird. I mean, these are people who probably don't even go to the gym. I'm literally serious. Like, trying to control the situation. I'm like, okay, so there we go. I got that out of my system. Look, you said it again. Okay, I got you. You're trying to troll now. You see, I'm adding more weight so I could lift the weight. Weird. Okay, here we go. No, I'm not. I'm just like, hey. Because people think they're actually coming from me, but they're actually not. That's the funny thing about it. All right, let's see. Hey, Rashida. Okay. Oh, that's cute. What's these little emojis? That's a TV and a planet. YouTube's got some weird looking emojis. I'm not gonna lie though. Like that. Have you seen that pink hand? That wasn't even that bad, Tabito. Wait, no, Kayvon. Okay, Tabito's not here. Kayvon. That's you, Kayvon. That wasn't that bad. That's what I said. Like, let's find a happy medium. If you delete too many people's comments, they'll never come back. And then it's just going to be like 3 of us in here. I'm just saying. No. Okay, here we go. Whew. Okay, I got to lock in. Playtime's over. Two. Whoop. Ooh. We're still not there yet. That's the thing. I'm not gonna lie, when I was doing that, I was like, dang, I'm gonna fail the next one. Let's see how this goes. No, we gotta do the 4. We gotta do the 4. Look, I didn't die. The last time I failed doing 4, I didn't die. So I think we're good. No, I should stop joking because you guys seen that couple of those viral things. Like that lady, I guess she crushed herself on the Smith machine, and then she was like paralyzed or something. So I'm not trying to joke. And I honestly think, I don't know if it was human error or it probably was a little bit of both. I don't know. I think one lady's situation was like the thing didn't lock. Let me not say that. It is kind of scary, right? I don't know. Generally, I think people be people are generally safe enough in the gym. I mean, those are like some like extreme circumstances and things like that. Three of us. It sounds good. I'm just kidding. No. I mean, no. I'm just saying though, like if you start deleting everybody, it's like, man, I'm not coming back here. That's not you. You're great. Oh, thanks. The live feed sucks. Okay, cool. Hey, look, that's fine. Just leave. I mean, you can't figure that out? You don't like something, just leave. That's the thing. This machine, I mean, it's good because when you bring it all the way, the way it swings, I'm telling you, it's the way it's swinging. It's not, it's not on, I don't know what it's on, but it swings. That swing back is hitting the glutes. I've tried like the other leg presses that kind of like straight, like linear, whatever you want to call it. I don't know if they hit the glutes like this one does, you know? I mean, you gotta probably come like, I feel like you gotta come way back to do it. Okay, I'm actually scared. Here's how I'm not gonna get stuck. You really gotta make some executive decisions. Hold on, should I go the other way? They'll be okay. Now I'm trying to be mindful of not getting people on the screen that don't want to be on the screen. Let's go right here. The reason I got stuck was because I just misjudged. I was like, can I get another one? Can I not? Can I get another one? Can I not? And yeah. All right, here we go. Man. So, you know, basically what it is to me, instead of like trying to be stubborn and be like, oh, I got to get that last one. If I can't get it, well, you know, some would argue, go for it and then fail because you're not going to die. Others maybe would argue, if you don't got it, you don't got it. So let's just see. I think what I'm trying to say is like, let's say I aim for 8. And then I get to like 6 or 7 and I'm like, yeah, I'm done. Then maybe I just need to be done. Oh, man. Let's go 8. I mean, that's what I'm trying to do. I mean, that's the goal. Shoo. Yeah, I know I took a little break, but I don't know. I feel like that's kind of like the beauty of this machine. Again, it's something about this little swing thing. You really can't stop at the top and you feel like you're just resting. All right, here we go. Y'all sitting here talking about lift the weight. Man, stop playing with me. I'm just saying, like, oh gosh. Oh, pink with me. Yeah, well, I like pink. Pink's a nice, it should be part of the rainbow. I'm just telling you, why is it not part of the rainbow? I don't know why. Let's see, if we were gonna replace a color on the rainbow, it'd probably be, I think orange is not cute. I don't know why. Red can hit, yellow can hit, green, blue, purple. All those usually can hit. Orange, tricky. I'm just saying, so we should have replaced orange with pink. There you go. Control the drop. I knew you were gonna come along. Well, then I gotta drop the weight. If I'm gonna control the drop, I gotta drop the weight. That's the thing. Well, that's what you just said. Okay, upside. Yeah, but I'm pushing. I mean, hey. Okay, so what's your advice for somebody who's actually pushing? WG. Give me that one. Because, you know, I will agree. You were the one who told me, was it yesterday, we should do like, or we, aka me, should do, or I should do, like a 3-second down or something, or kind of like do a time under tension type of thing. Okay, I listen. But there's a time and place for everything. You like gray? You think gray should be on the rainbow? You think gray should be on the rainbow? Couldn't make that cut? Gray, you may as well just do silver. Because gray is like, I feel like silver is like shiny gray, right? Ronald, now, see, don't get me started. I'm gonna just say, hey, when I see a bad comment, I'm gonna just say, don't get me started. You guys know what that means. You want me lower? Why would I lower the weight and do more reps if that's not what I'm trying to do? That's the thing. Y'all just be saying stuff because that's how you train. That's how Ronald trains. He does low weights, high reps. I mean, that's fine. Do what you do. Look, I didn't get stuck though. Hey, if I get stuck, and look, I got 3 more sets, so I'm not trying to act like I won't get stuck. I got stuck last time, so. No, I feel you. Okay. I mean, I feel you, but the thing is, I've been going up doing it like this. You know what I mean? So I'm not trying to argue. It's just you're saying I'll go up faster. You know what I mean? There's like all these things. I've been hitting this for like probably the past 4 or 5 weeks. They just got this machine, and ever since I've been on here, I've been every week. Let's see. I might do 2 weeks in a row, the same weight, but it's going up. I don't know. I mean, we could talk all day long about what I should do, what in theory would be better to do. You think so? Okay, let's keep going. We're going to keep going. I mean, I feel you, but I just don't think I'm going to do that. I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna get stuck if I do it that way on this weight. I gotta push on this one at least. I'm only doing quad type work, pressing type of movements once a week, and I'm gonna hit it. I mean, I've done my own research. My own research tells me that you gotta get that heavy stimulus in. You gotta expose yourself to that crazy bearing down weight on you, heavy weight bearing down on you to trigger that mechanical tension. I feel you, but we're not training for time under tension or negatives and things like that. We're yeah, whatever. I'm just saying, I got you, but you know, I do some reading too. I'm not just out here just, let me lock in real quick. So let's go. Hey, it was like a struggle to get that last 8 to that 8. Ooh. Ooh. Okay, I don't know about this next one. Hold on. Let's see. Whew, whew, whew. Okay, let me think about something. I think what you're saying, you think I'm coming down too fast. I mean, okay, we can talk, I don't want to talk about in theory. You know, one could argue, oh, you need to bring it down just so slowly. I mean, fine. I mean, 1 little millisecond slower. But I don't think I was out of there. Like you're just letting it plop down on you. You have to have some type of control to start bringing it down. You're not trying to get stuck in that hole either. It's not pause reps. So I don't know. Look, this is all in love. You know, I'm not mad at anybody. This is how I think about it. But I will say that, yeah, I did pause for that little break. But slowly but surely, I'm going to take that pause out. What are you trying to say? Everybody body different, just do what works for you. Yeah, I mean, whenever I say what I say, everybody else comes along. Just do what you do. It's the same pattern. So then you're just in this cycle of, I feel you. All right. Ken Ray. Bro, if one more person tells me lower the weight, I'm not ego lifting, first of all. Let's get that out of the way. Yeah, look. Hey, mods, I got an idea for you. Let me stop. The next person, I'm just kidding. No, I'm just joking. That's the type of stuff we need to start deleting. Because at the end of the day, I just feel like there's really no talking about it. I probably not, those are things I'm definitely probably not going to listen to. You tell them, if you guys tell me, keep saying lower the weight, I'm just not going to do that. So there's no point in commenting it. All right. So on another note, no, I know, right? I'm not feeling that. I don't really think, cause you guys know right now you think sorry, I can't talk. By now I would think that you guys would know I'm humble enough. You guys have seen me. I've dropped weight when I've needed to. I think I've shown you guys that enough. If it's too heavy, it's too heavy. Actually, I think it's embarrassing and all that other stuff when you try to do a weight that everybody's looking around. Everybody in the gym's looking at you like, what are you doing? I'm not that girl. Yeah, we're good. I'm staying right here. The only time that when I go down, let's say I do this again, I only get 6 reps, and now I'm going down. What do you mean does my gear gone? It's just gone. Okay, we're not, yeah. Oh, that girl. I did see that girl. I don't know who. See, I don't know what crowd is on the live right now. Remember, I was supposed to be training with a girl. The first day back, I saw her today, so she was gone all week. I waved at her and smiled. I was like, "Hey, girl." She was like, "Hey," but I could tell she was like, "Oh, hey." Like, I'm not really. I missed our appointment or our workout thing. No, we're good. Actually, I hope she don't bring it up because I don't want to do it. So we're good. All right, let's get ready to do another one. Okay, this one, I have nothing really. She was doing an exercise. She was literally on the machine going like, doing her thing. I just waved, she waved, and then that was it. And now I see her in the parking lot. So she gone. So it's okay. No, she was playing basketball, so I don't really. She was doing some upper body. That's what she said. She's like, all I do is train upper body. I'm scared of lower body. So that's why she wanted to train with me. But you see what I'm trying to do? I'm trying to talk to y'all. I'm trying to argue with y'all and basically do my weight. I don't really want to be bothered by working out with somebody. Whew. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not scared. I'm just like, I'm not gonna lie. When you're up under this weight, it feels a little bit scary. Just a little bit. Because you're just like, oh my gosh. Yeah. Kinda. All right. And then you guys have to remember, I did 4 sets of squats over here on this squat press machine, squat pro machine this morning already. Well, it is morning. I've been here for like 2 hours. Okay. Oh, man. Okay. All right. Let me think about it. That last one was moving real slow. So what do we think? What are we thinking, y'all? Okay, now I'm taking suggestions. I can only tell you when I want to receive suggestions. Well, it's all in fun and games. But what that tells me is either I need to take one long recovery break so I can come back fully recovered, or that tells me that getting to that 8, I'm just going downhill at this point. The next one might be 7. So the music went down before the next sound came on, and I was like, please somebody turn the music on. They won't hear me being all noisy over here. No, it's cool. All right. How much weight is that? That is, let's do the math. Look, gym math is 8. It's 4 plates on each side. That's 8 plates of 45. So you tell me. I don't know how much the machine starts at either, so that's another aspect. I feel like sometimes, hey, maybe you guys do it. If the machine's not marked, you don't really know how much weight you're really lifting. You just know how many plates you came back and put on there the next time. Okay, 380. Somebody said 380, 360. Okay, 360. But again, you guys are not equating for how much the starting weight of the machine is as well. Or the bearing down weight, because this is like a swinging type of situation. So you just never know. I'm sure if we looked it up, Look up hip, if you guys want to ever really care, look up hip press, Rogers hip press pendulum. Possibly, maybe about, it just depends. Because some of these machines start out pretty heavy. But yeah. All right, y'all. No, I gotta pump off that. I feel that blood flow coming in. That I'm telling you, that bear when it's coming down, that's hitting all the glutes right there. You said about 4 or 5. All right, yeah, we're good. Yeah, that's good. Again, sometimes you don't really get caught up in like, at this point, I don't really get caught up in the how much, because like I said, gym math tells me if you keep coming back to the same machine, you just know, okay, last time I added 3 plates to that one. Okay, let me add 3 and 10. I don't know. That's just, and then you're balancing it with the other side. So, all right, we're just gonna let's just take a nice, good little break, because I don't really have to do any major stuff after this, except maybe abductions and calves. I work out 5 days a week. What is that, a lunge? I'm just looking. All right, y'all. How's everybody doing? You said take more rest between sets, optimum strength. Yeah, see, that's what I'm thinking. Like, I know, like, for example, sometimes people will be talking to me, and I'll be like, okay, they'll be talking and talking. So I'll be talking with them, and then I'll be like, okay, I'm gonna go back to my machine. But that talk time was like an extended break, and then I come back and crush it. That's how I know. I was like, yep, see, it's those long extended breaks. 7 and some short reps. No, I'm not. You want to talk about scary? Short reps? When it's time to rack it, I'm like, let's rack it. No, not right now, Darren. Do you split or full body? I do split. I don't know what you want to call it. Basically, it's just, it goes lower, upper, lower, upper, lower. That's all I'm doing right now. You need to let your body recover, sweetheart. No need to work. 5 days is too much for a week? 5 out of 7? That's not bad. I got 2 whole days that I'm just like, hey. It's what you do in those days, not how many days. That's true. I know, right? Well, you guys see how much stuff. Well, maybe you don't, because I don't stay on here the whole live sometimes. I think typically you can kind of see what I got going on. You want me to recover at your house? Okay, thanks. Appreciate it. I'll keep that in mind. Nah, because I was thinking about adding a Saturday and a Sunday. Hey, I'm kind of out of, I ran out of stuff to do. There's nothing else to do. I would be doubling up too much. Look, I'm stalling. I'm low key. Low key. Man, whatever. Okay, Kenneth. Wait, that's not your house, Kenneth. That was Sir Smooth's house. Let's get it right. Who's offering the recovery house? That sounds crazy. That sounds like some type of rehab. Oh man. Okay, let's get back into what we're talking about. We're talking about, am I gonna die right now or not? That's what you need to figure out. See, you want to talk about PRs? Again, I can't get into PRs. But what I will say, for 8 reps, I think over there I was doing the 60, either the 55s or the 60 dumbbells to get to 8. But if you see Wednesday, you see this machine right here? This Squat Pro machine? The little, goes around your neck. I was doing Bulgarians there. Again, starting weight. I want y'all to think more in, well, you don't have to think like me, but it's important. I don't think about it like PR stuff. I think about it like, when I go to that machine, how much am I gonna put on each side? I don't know. That's how you gotta think about it. All right, y'all. Let's just do or die. Look, I'm gonna rack it. I'm gonna rack it because this one's tricky. The way it swings. Telling you, I know it. I know I keep saying it. It's the way that it swings. It's true. It'll psych you out. You might think you can go down. When you get to that bottom, you get stuck. That's how I got stuck last time. All right, y'all. I'm gonna come check on the comments real quick. Hold on. I got 2 more, y'all. I got 2 more. Let's go one more. Let's go one more. I know, I rested. Don't come for me. Look, I'm like thinking, what are the comments gonna say? No, I'm just saying. Okay, I know. We're at the last set, okay? Bear with me. If you know anything about training, you know it's not always exact across the ranges. I mean, the sets. If I was tapped out, I would have racked it. I had more in me. I just needed to go, okay, hold on, let me regroup, reset. I feel good about myself. That's all I care about. I know I hit the Squat Pro earlier, hit that pretty good, pretty well. And yeah. Look, there's my little justification. I had to go through that little exercise. Okay, here we go. Now I'm free to not do this anymore. Oh, thanks. You think I was faking? You crazy. That's crazy. Imagine you actually, excuse me. Imagine you're actually like trying to work hard and do your thing and somebody tells you you're faking it. Does that mean I'm just doing, I mean, you think I'm faking it because can you do that? I mean, are you trying to do that? Like, I'm not even trying to act like it's impressive because I've been working little by little. I don't really think anything's impressive these days. Like when I see people lift heavy weight, in one breath, somebody would say it's impressive, but in another breath, you say that it takes a time to get to that weight. It takes time to lift that heavy. And therefore, you know what I'm saying? Somebody had to go up in five pound increments and 10-pound increments and to get to that thing. Hold on, I need to get a towel. All right, come with me. You know what I mean? Anyways, we're good. We're gonna do abductions. We're gonna do calves. Okay, Justin, I don't care. Like, what do you like? So, what do you think I'm gonna say to that? You want me to say, "Oh, sorry, Justin. Let me go harder next time for you." Okay, like, do you think I care about you? Like, do you actually think like I care about what you talking about? Like, that's the thing, you know. So, we'll leave it there. Like, Justin actually thinks I care. Okay, hold on. Because Justin can do it all. Everybody, shout out Justin. Tell Justin how great he is. Like, that's what he's looking for, apparently. Okay, what else we got? Yeah, screw Justin. Like, seriously. You got me a towel? No. Well, I train how I train. I mean, people can always critique whatever they want to critique. All right, hold on. Let me get to like a little area. I'm moving around a little bit. All right. Let's go ahead and unrack this stuff. Oh, what did Justin say? I don't know. Whatever. Justin's weird. People like Justin. Justin likes people. You know, it's just like, who cares though? Like, you know, that's what I'm about. You don't like how somebody trains? What difference does it make? You don't gotta train with them. You don't even gotta watch. That's the thing. But people just feel so inclined to be like, "Oh, you're not training properly." You can complete a sentence. Okay. All right. What else we got? Oh, thanks you guys. Deport Justin. Where's he from? That's the thing. Where is he going? Where is he going to? Yeah, I don't get it either. I don't know. Like, you guys are literally the witnesses. It's not like if I was doing something crazy and weird, then maybe we'd have something to talk about. I'm literally, you see, everything you see right now is actually what I'm actually doing. All right. So what y'all got going on? What's the word on the street? Oh, did I? Rashida? Oh, that's good. Rashida. Everybody, can we shout out Rashida real quick too? Because, in a good way, you know. Because Rashida, she's like, keeps showing up and she's always supportive, always commenting, always good energy. So I really appreciate her. And that's good to know. So, that's good. Hey. All right. I'm out of space there. All right, y'all. I think I'm gonna. We can keep this going, and I can go outside, and I'm gonna do calves. Okay, I want to ask y'all, cause y'all kind of like my friends, kind of. We can talk. Remember we were talking about gym crushes the other day? What's a good number of gym crushes to have at one time? I'm gonna let y'all ponder that. Cause I think I got a good amount going. I don't think I want to add any more, unless somebody new comes along. But let me know, like, at any given time, how many gym crushes should one have at one time? What's a safe number? Where it's not too overbearing. You're not too distracted. 7? Oh my gosh. You better stop. You can't, then you won't be able to focus. I know you're not focusing when you're in the gym. I know. 7 is crazy. 7 is crazy work. That's diabolical. All those words. It's crazy. Okay. No, 7, then I have to start questioning myself. What else we got? You have 1 in each gym you go to. 3. Okay, can we pin that? That was kind of funny. But I don't know. It doesn't have the context. No, you don't. Look at you. Okay, that's cool. One crush only anymore is just greedy. Is it greedy? But you can't help who comes along. You can't help who's like catching your eye. You know, that's the thing. So, but okay. So I don't know. I got like this weird. Okay, I'm not gonna let anybody. Honestly, I don't want to let anybody down. But we're just having a conversation. Yeah, I'm into black guys, but I don't discriminate. So let's get that out of the way. That's why I'm kind of not really questioning myself. Right now, I got like three, okay? And they be coming at different times. So you got like the early, you got the early dude, you got the early ones, the early. He be leaving before, sometimes I be late and then he be like leaving. So I'll be like, wait, let me get there. No. Hey, hear me out. So we got that one. Then you got the later two. So I don't know. It's something that's just come across this is so I would check anybody out. I mean, if you attract my attention, then fine. You know, some people be like, nah, I'm not into that. When you start living a little, you start seeing more creations. That's literally how I look at it. You see more. Hold on. Yeah, we're not gonna be able to get it. Hold on. What am I wearing? I'm wearing my little fit. That's my fit. I'm gonna say this and we'll go outside. I feel like there's so many different people in this world. You start to see new people that you wouldn't even like. You see new faces, new like light skin with this color eyes, with that color, with that hair, and short hair, with the dark skin and the tall or the short king. It's like, like wait. I didn't even know they came in that. I know it sounds crazy, right? I'm at Alpha Land, but they call it Alpha Elite Gym. That's another name. That's the old gym name. Well, that's the old. Yeah, there was an old gym before this one. Beautiful socks. Darkest skin possible with green eyes. See, that seems like it'd be kind of like freaky in like a weird way. What you think? You have one for every shift. Look, I'd be here for like 3 hours. So, you know, you got the early. Anyways, let's go outside. No, I just thought I'd run that past y'all. What y'all think? Look, I'm just saying, we gotta have a little fun with it. I feel like if you go to a gym and nobody's cute, that might be an issue too. It's like, I need to go to another gym. I'm just kidding. All right, what's my type? You know, I used to have a type. Used to. So to answer the question, I don't have a type right now. That's why I say you gotta live and you gotta learn. Correct me if I'm wrong. This might be an interesting topic. Let me go over here. Do you guys think that we're kind of born? Hear me out. I'm not saying this is how it is. You think like black people, let's say black people, white people, Hispanic people, Asian people, all those, you know, Indians. You think that we're naturally drawn to what we are, though, as far as attraction? I'm just asking. I'm putting it out there before I say my next piece. You get what I mean? Okay, so ponder that. The reason I asked is because I grew up around like white folks. I went to all white school and things like that, and I still have just been attracted to black guys growing up. So I'm like, what's that? Is that just because like we're just naturally inclined to like who kind of like favor who we are? I'm wondering. So my stuff used to be light-skinned guys, long hair. I was like, oh, that's all I'm doing. I'm not talking to nobody else. Get out of my face. Then I was like I said, you live and you learn, because then I saw this dark-skinned guy. I was like, wait, I need to change this up because I didn't really know. So That's why I said, then I was like, you got to broaden your horizon sometimes, because there's a lot of different creations out here. Shout out. Oh, hey, Beth Ann Hill. I don't even know if you're still here. You got 4? You have an online gym crush? Okay. See, I think we all could have the online stuff is like, but you don't really know. You don't really know how they move. I guess you do. It's one thing to see somebody online. It's one thing to see how people are like navigating out in the wild, how they move, how they, I don't know. That's the thing. You know, how tall are they really? You know, what's the stature like? All right, we got some calves going on. Not one at each gym. That's kind of funny. So you already know, okay, when you roll up to this one, see, the thing is, when you have one at each gym, then you got to go, well, I don't know what time you go. But it's like, if you're trying to see your gym crush, you got to time it properly. Where's the little thing? These machines are literally so close together. All right, let me read through what we got. Every girl is attracted to black men. We rock. Long hair. This is not my hair. First of all, I mean, my hair is not this long. My hair is like right here, something like that. You naturally attracted to your race unless you're jaded in some type of way. Yeah, and I'm just like wondering why. Why is that? Why? Because we look in the mirror and we see what we are, and is it like the brain naturally, subconsciously does that or something? I feel like that's default. No, environment says be with the same genetic, safe, diverse. Yeah, but I feel what you're trying to get at with that environment thing. But that's why I just prefaced it with the fact that I didn't even grow up around many black folks, and I still generally have been attracted to black men, period. So I don't know why. I don't know why, but since then I'm just like, oh, you just live and you learn. You're like, oh, he's cute. Okay, well, cute, you know. Unless, like you said, if you're jaded or like maybe you got a bone to pick or you don't like, you know, that's when you're like, no, ew, why would I date that person? Why would I even? All right. I feel like my calves are still sore from Sunday. That's crazy. All right, we're gonna shut it down in a little bit, y'all. I don't like using words like social battery, but it might be a thing. Y'all are cool. I feel like I'm the one sometimes who's like, I be acting like I'm out of it when I get to a certain part of the workout. What's wrong with my voice? You sound like a female. Okay. It's very continuous. Let's see. All right, sun is bouncing off my, oh, thanks. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you. All right. Is one of your gym crushes the ripped guy with no shirt on? Wait, hold on. You know how you tell somebody something and you're like, don't look now. You gotta look slow. Hold on. I think I know what you're talking about with the locks. I think he's got a girl. First, he be coming up here like on Sundays with like this girl. Look, I be peeping. You know, a couple girls were like, "Oh my gosh, he's so fine," and I'm like, "No, he's not that cute." If I know who you're talking about, that's the thing. I think I'm kind of particular. Guys who you might think might be fine, to me, I'm like, nah. Let me tell you what is actually a thing too. It's like people, in theory they're supposed to be fine, but they're not. You know, jacked, got dreads, dark skin, blah, blah, blah. And then you're like, when you look at them in the face, you're like, they're not that cute though. Like, you know, that's the thing. That's what they be saying about light. Remember that thing with like light skin girls? It's like, oh, she light skinned, she baddie, she's bad. Like, wait, look, let's look close. It's, yeah, in theory, light skinned, biracial, exotic looking, but no. You feel me? Anyways, I'm rambling. Okay, you asked about, I think I know who you're talking about. Plenty of guys come in here no shirt on. You don't have one at your gym, Whitney? It's okay. One day. I'm just kidding. No. Okay, like today, no, we're chilling because I already got the hard stuff out the way. Today, hey, I don't know what the deal is. Maybe I'm being weird. I don't make eye contact with the gym crushes. I think that's like a weird subconscious thing. So they don't really know. They don't know that I got a crush on them. You know what I mean? It's like, as soon as you make eye contact and you start being cordial, it's like, oh wait, now we're actually like acquainted. Now it's just like a far off mystery little whatever thing. Woo, okay. Let's go. This is 200. This will be 200. All right, what we got? Let me not skip anybody. So I feel like somebody left me a super chat like 2 days ago. If that was you, let me know. And I never shouted it out. I literally went home and was like, did I see a super chat that I never answered? So I never try to like skip over y'all. Society says be with the same. Okay. You go for a jog and have to. I don't jog. When I do cardio, I'm gonna come tomorrow and I'm gonna come on Sunday to do cardio. I've been doing an incline walk. There's only one race. I feel you. I mean, that's like all lives matter. You know. Okay, but we do have races. Let's have a reality about it. We do have races. We do. So my point was just that, are we born to subconsciously like who we are when we're talking about attraction? Whenever I feel bad or down, I go see my gym crush. Are you serious? So you're just like, okay. Well, look, you already want to go to the gym, and then you already know that the gym crush is going to be there, so there you go. Recessive genes can be a problem, though. I'm Dominican and Irish, but I'm attracted to every race. I don't know if it really makes a difference on your race. More your preference. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I know, but when I don't know. I guess it's more like growing up. I feel like I recall there were times where I might see like maybe a white guy or something and be like, oh, he's cute. And then like my black girlfriends would be like, ew, girl, he's white. They would say stuff like that, you know? And I'm like, people think like, I mean, not really people think like that, but they just cross people off the list like, ew, no, I would never. No, but I'm like, no, actually look at him. He's cute, right? No, ew, what are you talking about? Because they're just sensitized. I've definitely had, that's a real live example. Whew. We're gonna do this twice. I keep saying twice more. I don't know. That's a bad habit. Two more times. I think it's natural. Nothing wrong. All humans have melanin. It's brown. All humans are brown. One race. Yeah. Yeah. Well, I understand. Okay. Some of y'all be trying to be all philosophical. I got you though. No, I got you. It's all your perspective. Now every time she stops to chat, I'm starting to think she's having a gym crush time. No. None of my gym crushes are here. They left, unfortunately. Let me see. How many? I got like 3. Wait, hold on. No, all 3 of them are here today, but I think they're gone. Okay, don't get mad at me. That's why I preface it with, who are we attracted to? Right now, all 3 of my gym crushes are Hispanic. I don't know. I'm not saying it's not like me. I don't know. It's just I've been presented with. And there's plenty of black guys here. That's the interesting thing about it, but they're just not on my radar. I don't know. It's kind of interesting. That's how I know my horizons have been broadened. All right, let's do another. Oh, you can't even see my calves. I'm skinny white with short hair. Damn. Okay. I mean, everybody wants to talk about personality. I think okay. I think if you're a 6, maybe if you're like a 6 and have like everything else is fine. Good personality, you might be funny, and your teeth are good. You gotta get the teeth right. Yeah. Like there was, again, there was this one black guy here. Okay, let me not talk. He wasn't, first of all, I was his gym crush and I knew it because he kept trying to tell me, he basically was like, oh, you need to, let me take you out. I knew it. He just would tell me every day, oh, you just looking so good. Oh man, So I was like, would I ever? He was cute, but the teeth, I had to cross him out. He had to be banned. As far as when I tell people stuff like that, they be like, oh girl, that's nothing. You could just tell him about that. That can be fixed. People always be like, you can fix that. I'm like, no. Let me tell you why. I'll tell you why. Because if the person looks in the mirror every single day and they don't see the plaque on their teeth or various different things, then you don't want to be around them anyways. You hear what I'm saying? That's how I look at stuff. If you gotta tell somebody, well, this is anything. It's not the teeth thing. It could be anything in life. If you gotta tell somebody about it, you already know that they were never privy to it anyways. And I feel like I'm trying to be around people who already know what time it is on stuff. That's like you get with somebody has a gap. They're not bothered by their own gap, but you are. So you come along, you're like, hey, you're cute. Let's lock in, whatever. But we're gonna have to fix your gap. They're not fixing the gap because they genuinely want to do it. They're fixing it because maybe you told them to do it, so they didn't really want to do it anyways. I don't know. Hopefully that made sense. We got one more. I'll be going on my little rampages. No shirt guy was there. Yeah. He has locks. Yeah, he was here. If I know who you're talking about. No shirt. There's plenty of guys with no shirt on right now. Like there's a few guys in here right now, no shirt. But I think I know who you're talking about. You see light-skinned complexion guys with black. Oh, yeah. So, for those that don't know, that's what I was wondering when I be talking to, if you're not black, then you wouldn't know when I say light skin, when I say dark skin, I'm talking about black folks. If you're black, you know. If you're not, you may think could be talking about any race. Black, I don't know if it's back in South. Like, there's one light skin guy here, and a couple girls were like, yeah, he's cute. Again, not cute. So, it doesn't matter. That's the thing. It doesn't matter. Hold on. See, now I'm going to start rambling. I'm going to go, though, y'all. I'm going to do one more of these, and we're going to shut it down. What's my weight? I'm like 175. Light-skinned dude's making a comeback. You be making the light skin face? I think that's like a funny concept. What if the gym had a dating app too? You're not allowed to talk in person, but every gym member has their dating status online, and you could DM. Huh? See, you might have something with that. You better snatch up that app so that somebody else don't take it, because that might be a thing. Because it's like, it's an interesting concept. Because remember, where I talked to you guys, and I'm like, should you approach people in the gym, and should you even date anybody at the gym? You have to be here every day, or if not every other day. Or is it like, we're just in a fantasy world? We're never going to talk. We're never going to do anything, you know? Oh, what I was saying about one of the gym crashes. Yesterday, he was like looking at me. I know he was looking at me. I was like, okay, cool. Today, he came and sat down at this bench where I was at, where my stuff was. So I was like, these little close quarters. What's up with these little close quarters? I don't know. It's just, look, it's fun and games, because at the end of the day, it probably passed. It's just for the moment. You guys can't even see my calves. Okay, hold on. Ah. Whew. Ah. Ooh, burning. All right, we're done here. All right, y'all. Let's go ahead and I'm gonna get through the rest of the comments and then shut it down. You don't know what a... Yeah. Well, see, black folks have like certain terminology, like red bone, you know, stuff like that. People don't know. People wouldn't know. When did you become a full-time gym rat? Like 2021. If you haven't discovered the gym, like, I don't know. Like, really, when I got in the gym, I was really like, that's crazy that there's like this whole gym thing that I never really knew about. That kind of took me for a loop. There's some people that just they don't either get it, they don't know, they don't really know what time it is, they don't know what you can really do up in here, for real. But I'm sharing, at least I'm sharing my little journey with you guys. See, there I go saying journey. It's like ingrained in my brain. I don't like saying journey. That's how you know I need to get off of here. Brain's not functioning. Okay, y'all. Let's go ahead and shut it down. Hold on. Let me scroll down. Oh, too many comments came in. Let me make sure. You said I'm a big girl? Okay, let's put this into perspective. Look, I'm bigger than I need to be. Kinda. I mean, yeah, this is on my bigger side. What, when I said my weight? Yeah, that's what I'm working with, so that's all. I'm not gonna, look, y'all be like 360. Look, in my own time. You said some basketball. I don't know how to play well, yeah. I don't think I've ever really played basketball for real. You were adopted by a black family. Typically, certain females will approach regularly while others steer clear. I always thought that was interesting. So you'll approach them, WG, or they'll approach you? That's how you know you're fine. When ladies are approaching you, look, I'm not saying if you're not fine, nobody's really. Look, I'm just saying, I feel like girls who like, or let's start with this. Men, I feel like men who are like, everybody, you walk in the room, everybody thinks you're fine. Like, that type of guy. Like, everybody's like, oh, okay. Like that. That'll make the ladies, I think, start to holler. Like, I'm still not hollering. I'm still not gonna holler. I mean, that's kind of like, you want to talk about masculine, or you look masculine. You want to talk about masculine, trying to holler at a dude. That is not, how do you even do it? Oh, hey, so, I wouldn't even be able to do it. How we treat others is a reflection of how we see them. How they allow us to treat them is a reflection of how they see. That's good. Let's go ahead and end on that note. That's a good one. I resonate with that last part, because as I've, year by year and little by little, I'm like loving myself more, and I'm cutting off people faster. I'm cutting them off. I'm like, I'm not dealing with that, period. You know? And like the old you is like, oh, I'll tolerate that. Oh, okay, they didn't mean it. Da, da, da. Because I wasn't putting myself up here. So that's, hey, everybody take notes from that one. That's a good one right there. This girl told me I had a gap. She wouldn't mess with me. I was getting braces anyways. Next 2 months, she never got me. I feel you. I mean, look, I'm proud of you for fixing the gap. I don't try to clown too bad. I just feel like, I think a nice straight teeth. Stop. My voice cracks. I don't know. That's a weird quality about me. It just be cracking. Okay. So what was I saying? Okay, straight teeth is like, it's one thing when you walk up to somebody with a gap. When you walk up to somebody with like your teeth all straight together and stuff like that. I don't know. It's just different. It's like more grown. It's more grown and sexy. That's what I feel like. You had a gap. Bye-bye. Yeah, there's this one guy. I guess he used to be my dream crush, but I'm kind of over it. I looked at some old, I went to his page and I saw some old stuff of him. He had a gap. I was like, oh, okay. You know, that makes you like look at somebody like a certain way. I don't know. Hold on. Wait, did I wipe this machine down, you guys? I did though, right? Okay. He used to have a gap, but now he has like super white veneers. Super white. I mean, like, he asked for like the whitest one. And they look like veneers. So you're just like, bro, what are you doing? Do I take creatine? Yeah. You know, if you guys didn't know, you're supposed to take it every day, even if you're not working out. I don't know if you guys knew that. I just kind of found that out. All right, we're going to go. Look, I'm clowning, but the dentist said I need some braces because one of my teeth is shifting. So I won't clown too hard. All right, I got to go. I know the light's not hitting good. You said 6. Yeah, but I mean, it's the energy with approaching a guy. I feel like, I don't really want to shut people down, and I don't really want them to shut me down because I feel like it shifts the energy. A little bit. So let's just keep it how it is. All right, long goodbye. All right, you guys, I'm gonna try to come here tomorrow. How much, Grant? It's like 5. You take is it a teaspoon or a tablespoon? I think it's a teaspoon. It's 5 grams. You gotta take it every day, even when you're not working out, because it stays in your muscle. I don't know if veneers, what it does to the breath. I don't know. Probably. All right, I'm gonna go, y'all. No, we're not doing 360. You missed it. You missed it. You already missed it. I'm 37. I'm not fine. I'm almost 50. Don't. What does that mean? You can't be fine at 50? Man, I'm trying to be fine at 50. Let's make that a thing. All right, I'm going, y'all. I'm gonna try to come tomorrow. Probably not gonna be working out for real. Probably maybe do some like sauna action, something like that. We'll see. Hey, I'm doing good. Hey, DeMarlo. Yeah, it's gonna be, honestly, the only thing I can do is like maybe like an upper body, because lower body's tapped out right now. I need to recover before I come back Monday. So it have to be upper body, like a back day or something. All right, I'm going. Bye, y'all. Thanks for sticking around and hearing me out and all this stuff, aging backwards. You know, I was looking that up. I'm not gonna lie. I actually looked up pink braces, like the pink rubber bands, and then I realized you can get gold braces. So I was like, hey, that's interesting. So we'll see if I end up doing it. Okay, gotta go. Bye, y'all. Bye.